Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to you brothers that are laboring and pushing this word of truth, sincerity, and with charity. I'm the brother Abraham from the camp here in GMS Chicago, coming back at you with another lesson. Lord willing, this video will be edifying. This video is pretty much on the recent news that has come out with the UK making it mandatory for working adults to have a digital ID, alright, in the upcoming year. Alright, and this is just the beginning. This is just a start. This is how it starts. Alright, gradualism. Alright, the world, or Esau, has gotten the world used to a cashless society little by little, right? Before, everybody would have cash. Many people would have cash. Alright, now it's rare that people have cash. Now people pay with either a credit card, with their phone, with their watch, alright, and just a tap of a card and a tap of your phone. You purchase things, you buy things online, alright. So now they're moving on to the next step and having a digital ID. Okay, because the system that they want to create is a system of, the scriptures describe as the image of the beast, which it's not an image of Caesar Borgia or the image of white Christ. Okay, it's the New World Order, the system, alright, the old Roman system back again. Okay, and if you don't want to bow to the image of the beast, if you don't want to be a part of the New World Order, alright, then they will kill you. That's the world, that's where the world's headed towards. Alright, that state. Alright, that system. And this is how it's gonna start. Okay, and starting with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone on down, I have been speaking about this for over 30 years. And in that time, and even until now, we've been mocked and scoffed and made fun of and ridiculed for speaking that, for teaching that. And now we see everything that we've been saying, again, from the elders and apostles of Great Millstone on down. Everything that we've been saying is coming to pass. So the world is moving fast. Time is moving fast. The scriptures talk about how, except those days be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, the days shall be shortened. Okay, so time is speeding up. The Lord is speeding things up, alright, for his elect's sake. So I'm gonna let you listen to a little bit of this video from the Jimmy Dore Show. It says, here's why Keir Starmer's UK digital ID is dangerous.
Will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work by the end of this Parliament. Let me spell that out. You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID. It's as simple as that.
Conspiracy theorists proven correct again. Keir Starmer is mandating a digital ID. And watch the BS reason he gives you. It's good for you. It's always good for you, just like the vaccine. It's always good for you.
And that is why today I am announcing this government will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work.
Free of charge, Kurt. Free of charge.
Wow.
How royal of you. Well,
Yeah.
you know the old saying, if at first you don't succeed, just lock the entire country down and take away everyone's rights.
Yeah.
So they're making it mandatory.
By the end of this parliament. Let me spell that out. You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID. It's as simple as that.
So they're doing that. Why would you do it like that? You won't be able
Let
to
me
work.
spell it out,
'Cause
Jimmy.
they're-
No one can trade or buy or sell without the mark of the beast.
That's
He
right.
literally just said that in a different
You
way.
won't be able to access electricity. You won't be able to buy gas. You won't be able to do anything. You won't be able to get in your bank account. You won't be able to do anything unless you have the mark of the beast, which is the digital ID.
Unreal.
And he said you won't be able to work. But so they say you won't be able to work because it looks like he's fighting illegal immigration.
I
But
didn't get that from
I'm
that.
pretty sure that's not the people. So here we go. Let's watch this. Jeremy Corbyn and Nigel Farage. So far left and far right both agree on this. It's a bad idea. Jeremy Corbyn says, I firmly oppose the government's plans for compulsory digital ID cards. This is an affront to our civil liberties and will make the lives of minorities even more difficult and dangerous. It is excessive state interference and must be resisted. Must be resisted. Here's the far right guy, Nigel Farage, says, I am firmly opposed to Keir Starmer's digital ID cards. It will make no difference to illegal immigration, but it will be used to control and penalize the rest of us. The state should never have this much power. You know who else agrees with those two guys?
The king? I'm kidding. Obviously not.
And you know something is good for you when it's forced on you. That's how you know
Yeah.
it's good for you, when it's forced on you. Just like the
That's
vaccine.
right, yeah.
Just like
Yep.
just like the vaccine and lockdowns and masks and social distancing, when it's forced on you. So
Lock me down, Daddy. That's what I say.
so here's the Nurses Association from the NHS nurses in the UK. They say we need to send a loud and clear message to Keir Starmer that we do not support mandatory digital ID cards. This is dangerous for everyone in the UK. Oh, they're crazy. Conspiracy theorists. The nurses at the National Health Service in the
Just pick
UK.
up your sporks and try to do something, England.
Even the nurses. But you better be careful when you tweet that because that could if you send the wrong message, they're just going to send two very attractive policewomen to your door and arrest you, like in a porn film, like a porn film.
It is like that's what the police force is, a porno movie.
New digital ID will be mandatory to work in the UK. Keir Starmer said the new. Can I just show you why this is going to be wrong? Let me skip. I'm going to skip. First of all, I want to show you this. If we get this digital ID system working and the public being with us, that will be the bedrock of the modern state. That was said by Prime Minister's chief secretary. This will be the bedrock of the modern state
That's not good.
and will allow for really quite exciting public service reform in the future.
My God.
It will also, it says it's going to also offer ordinary citizens countless benefits, Kurt, like being able to prove your identity to access key services swiftly rather than hunting around for an old utility bill.
Right. Convenience is always their go-to. Right? They're gonna make this out of convenience. You can have your medical information, insurance, your ID, your passport, your driver's license, all in one. So you don't have to worry about losing this and losing that. All right. You're gonna be monitored to keep you safe in case your children. You're always gonna know where your children's at. They ain't gonna be robbed and abducted. All right, so they're gonna try to make it seem like it's a good thing, which their agenda is total control. Okay.
I can't do that with my old ID.
Is it right?
You go online first and
The
foremost.
new ID will be held on people's phones. Oh, so
Oh, good.
what could be? So you'll have your whole life's records on your phone that's easily lost and easily hackable.
What does China have right now? Anybody know? Do they have this in China? If they don't have this is going to be real funny.
What could be safer, Kurt, than putting your entire existence on your tiny, easy to lose, and even easier to hack phone? Hey, why not just have a yard sale with your tax returns?
Well, it's in the cloud, Jimmy. It's once you're on digital, they have the record of you to track you forever.
So I like how they go, there's going to be no requirement to carry it, but if you want to work, you're going to have to get one. Oh, so just for everybody?
It'll be like, yeah.
Yeah. They began exploring whether the digital ID scheme could reduce the use of fake documents and provide a more consistent approach to verifying workers' identity. The government said the rollout would eventually make it simpler to apply for services like driver's licenses.
All right, and like a day or two before the news that they were gonna roll this out, I seen this video from
So yesterday,
the Kim Iverson show, and just like the excuse was for these digital IDs to be rolled out was because of immigration. Okay, because Europe is having a big immigration problem and crisis, and just like the U.S. is currently going through a similar situation. Okay, so here in this video from the Kim Iverson show, Trump, she speaks about what Trump said about immigration is killing your country. Okay, but what she explains in this video is how the U.S. is messing up all these countries, and they're forced to flee their homes, okay, and their countries because of the U.S. You know, obviously, with how the U.S. Goes into all these countries and pretty much makes them bow to them, okay, because we know their MO and what they do around the world, right? So these countries that are, being, destroyed economically, all right, but because of Esau Edom's fault, they're fleeing, and now they're going to Europe, okay, and they're coming to the UK, right, and other countries in Europe, and Trump's over here telling them they have an immigration problem, but they're the reason they have an immigration problem. So now you have
This government.
the Prime Minister of the UK. Oh, we have an immigration problem. We have to make this digital ID, right? So just like we always say, problem called solution. Oh, we have an immigration problem, identity theft problem. Just the excuse they have, the real ID thing to travel. You gotta have the real ID to travel. All right, and you can still travel with a passport, but now you have to go through the long line. So might as well just get the real ID, so you could get through TSA faster, right? So again, this is Esau Edom. Okay, let me get the scripture here. Isaiah 36 and 6. It says, "Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed, on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. Okay, and when you go into that word read, all right, it's also considered the same as a cannula. When you go into the word cannula, which is a medical instrument that they use in the medical field to, say, draw blood, for example, right? They have to pierce your skin to draw your blood, right? All right. So the same thing is going to be with this chip. All right. In this case, it's going to be that chip. And it says here, wherein if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. That's going to be the chip. A physical mark. All right. Not a spiritual mark. A physical, literal mark. All right. You're going to be branded. All right. Meaning you're going to be Esau, Edom's going to be your owner. Full control over you. Okay, let's get Isaiah 30 and 1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. So our people are 2/3 of our people are going to take that chip. All right, because once they go out without a couple days of food, water, shelter, they're gonna give up. They don't have faith. They have faith in Esau. They have faith in Egypt. They have faith in the system. But we have faith in the Lord. Okay. It says that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Okay, because even now people are starting to realize that Egypt and Pharaoh were never for you, never cared about you, never don't even like you. All right, but still, you're still gonna trust in him. Okay, let's get Lamentations 4 and 17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed, for our vain help in our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. All right, and just like back then, so it is now. But with modern Egypt, spiritual Sodom and Egypt. But for fear of the devil, for their lack of faith in the Lord, they're gonna take the chip, man. They're gonna take the chip. Okay, and as it says in 2 Thessalonians, God shall send them a strong delusion that they shall believe a lie. Alright, because they have to believe that lie, take that chip so they won't be saved. The Most High doesn't want to save everybody. The Most High only wants to save his elect, his chosen. Okay, that's it. And we're moving so fast. Time is going so fast. We're living in crazy times, man. And we're only, today is the 28th of September. We're about to head into October. We got 2 more months until the new year. And man, when this new year hits, it's gonna, man, this year just flew by, and we're about to enter a whole new year, and man, so much is happening. Any day something big can happen. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. Lord willing, this video was edifying. As always, all honor, glory, and praises goes to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Until the next time, Shalom.